Hey guys, welcome to our new vlog. Today we're gonna be talking about babies, actually baby stuff. As you know, me and Nash, we are parents of two beautiful girls. One is 2.5 years and the other one is gonna be 5 months. And we are quite experienced with parenting and also buying stuff for babies. When I was pregnant with my first, there was not really much of a social media about mums and recommendations what to buy back then. So I bought random stuff and I wasn't really happy. So now with the second one, I done more research and I must say, I think I nailed 8 products which I'm gonna show you today and which I highly recommend for buying as well. And without these, I wouldn't really imagine my life with the second baby. So let's get to it. Also, if you like this type of videos, make sure you like and subscribe to us because we're gonna be doing more parenting videos in future. So let's get to it. So my first product to recommend is a baby swaddler. And now I think you saw already probably with your friends or on social media swaddlers. This is something what anyone would use, but of course you need to see how is your baby and what your baby prefers. My first daughter, she preferred to sleep with her hands like this or alongside. My second daughter, however, she hated that and she wanted to have her arms like this. Thank God there is swaddlers for both types of these babies. I don't think there is another baby. Maybe there's babies who sleep on the belly, but that's not really recommended because of healthy reasons. So I think if you have either of these options, you would definitely choose a swaddler for you. I have here a few to show you for both of these types of babies. So unfortunately, with the second one, I was expecting that she will also want her hands around, like along her body, and I bought the wrong type of swaddler, but that's okay. I mean, you can sell it. But this is for different options. This cloth, it's brand Baby Tula. I will show you this one. I don't know, maybe some of you already know it, but there's different brands. Really, this is such a popular item. It's a swaddler. I will not show you all of it, but it's basically just a cloth. And you can swaddle the baby different ways, but normally is the burrito way. It also serves as a blanket in case your baby doesn't like this type of swaddling. It can serve as a blanket for your crib. And I love this brand because it's super soft. If someone says it's cashmere, I would believe them. And the price is a little bit higher, but as I said, it has a different type of usage. Like you can use it for different things, so it's a good investment. So this is number one thing which I would buy again with my baby. Another type of swaddler for babies who like to put their arms along or like this is a SwaddleMe brand. It looks like that, like this. You see the burrito, and if you want to be more comfortable and if you want to have less work, this is something what perfectly works with babies. You just put the baby inside and then you put their arms along them and swaddle, and you have small burrito. Disadvantage of this product is that you have to always buy the specific size. Again, because of healthy reasons, you don't want the clothes to go on their face, or you don't want them to get out easily. At the same time, you want them to fit well. So that's a bit disadvantage because these swaddlers are not so cheap. I bought neutral color in case our future babies, if it's a boy or girl, it will be gender neutral. So it's a bit pricey, but it works very well. So I recommend definitely product SwaddleMe. I saw other swaddlers, but this had a very good reviews and I didn't use it unfortunately because our baby number 2, which I bought it for, she doesn't like have the arms down. But this brand is just really good with good reviews, good quality clothes. So SwaddleMe is the brand. And now to baby type number 2, which is our girl having arms up, as I showed you. There is an amazing brand called Love to Dream. I found about this brand on American vlogs. I didn't really heard about from any of Czech people to really use that, and I think it's a very big shame because this is amazing fit for those babies who really don't like their arms down, and there is types like that, like my daughter. It looks like this. They call it a butterfly shape. It has these little pockets for the arms. And then this is for legs. Again, there is a lot of space for the legs and sort of waist where it holds their tummy. And they have different neutral colors again, or you can have pink. The variety is not so great, but function is really amazing. You place the baby in their pajamas in there, and then you zip it up. I can show you. There is a zip, goes down and up. And great thing about this is when you want to change a baby at night, you don't have to completely unwrap them because it has the zip both sides. So I will unwrap it like this. And I can change the baby without waking the baby up. This is size for the newborn. It looks huge, but again, the baby is tiny here, but it has a lot of space for the legs, which is great for their legs development. Then this one is, which we are currently using now, and that is advanced version. I can't really show it all like this maybe. It's very long, but again, it's just enough space for the baby to really fit and have still a movement, yet it's tight enough to have a good sleep and to be not disturbed with their hands. This size is for 8.5 kgs to 11 kgs, I think. There's a table on internet you can find where it says which size is best for you. And again, the zipper is both sides. This has another advanced thing, and that is for the hands. The space for the hands, the pouches, you can remove them. I'll show you. We didn't do that yet with our kid. But it's a great way to adjust to sleep without anything or sleep in a sleep sack with arms out. So you see, you can unzip both hands. I will do it with the other one. And that way, you have basically a sleep sack, which is without hands, hands-free, and I also like how this close fit sort of surrounds their bellies, so they feel really safe. I think the chest area is really comforting for babies to feel like sort of pressed, because that's how they were in the womb. So this is for the bigger baby, and then this is the same size which I showed you now for the bigger baby, but a winter edition. It's much thicker cloth. It doesn't have the arms unzip, unfortunately, but the cloth is much thicker. As you can see, it's much thicker. It's not just a cotton, thin cotton, but it's sort of padded, I would say, and it's great for winter time. I chose gray colors because again, you can reuse it for more babies, and it's also easier to sell. So it's just a small tip for that. Since we are talking about sleep, next thing which helped my babies to sleep, and I really recommend this product. I know that people already know about it, and that is white noise. White noise is a known thing. We know babies hear so much stuff when they're in our tummies. So when they are born, they are missing these sounds, and they don't like a real silence. So these things help the baby to adjust to the world and still feel secure and comforted, and they sleep better, sometimes even through the night since they are born. I chose a brand which is very popular in Czech. I think you can order it probably across Europe, but there is different type of white noises. This is just my recommendation, and that is called MyHummy. It's this machine which is placed inside different type of stuffed animals. We started with this one first. It's a bear, I would say, a bear. And you place the heart inside. There is a pocket. You place it inside. I'll show you. It's a little bit hard to stuff, but it's there. And then you zip it. And then you press it. And it does sound. You can adjust the volume to very loud, and it has different type of noises. Like this one is C, this one is like train. Okay, this is train, that one was probably rain. I don't know really based on what. I think they have like a heartbeat, then they have the rushing blood, and it's just basically done based on the research what sounds comfort the baby in the stomach, and that's the similar sounds. Some people, they say they have to use vacuum cleaner or hair dryer. So this can save you a lot of electricity. It operates on batteries, and I think there is 3 AAA batteries, 3 pieces of them. And it lasts so long. And the batteries there, I use it for whole night and then afternoon nap. And it lasts me for these 2 sessions. Whole night is, let's say, 8 hours. 8 to 10 hours actually. And it lasts me, the batteries, probably for 14 days. And I use rechargeable batteries, so that way you don't have to spend over and over again for new batteries. Another stuffed animal which they sell is this one. We picked this one because it's super cute. And they also sell with this one, there was also this heart, which we are using now for our small baby, and it's also easy to carry even in a stroller. Some people, they use it for stroller or when they are traveling for a car seat. I highly recommend this product. I know there's other brands like Whisper, and I know that in US you have so many of these sound machines which you just plug in your room and the whole room is like white noise area, and I think that's also fine. I love that this is something the babies can also cuddle, and as you are maybe putting them to sleep, rocking them maybe in other rooms, some babies, they suffer with colic, you can use this, you can have it next to their head, and they can sleep with the white noise, and it's so much faster to put them to sleep. So this is a high recommendation. The price is a bit higher, but again, this quality, at least MyHummy quality, is so great that it lasts you a long time and a lot of using days and hours. Our firstborn, she was using this since she was 14 days. I bought it as a first emergency stuff, which should help us to sleep because she wasn't sleeping at all, and that helped us hugely. She's been using it since then, and even now for the night she's still using it, although she can sleep without it now, but it's just providing better quality sleep. And to be fair, we sleep with the babies in the room, and even for us, it now makes our sleep better. So I highly recommend this product, even for sleep of the parents. Yeah. Sleep is a huge thing for babies, so we're gonna be stuck in here for a while. Another thing which I recommend for a peace of mind and worked for us, and it was recommended for us, was a baby monitor that you place under mattress on your cot bed, and there is a sort of controlling panel, we will show you in the next shot, where you can see a green light flashing when the baby is breathing. It monitors the heart through the mattress, and when the baby stops breathing from some reason, it starts a huge alarm sound. So it wakes you up and it makes you panicking, and you can give first aid to the baby. Sometimes it helps just to sort of move the baby, because some babies, they just forget to breathe. I mean, it's a new thing for them, especially first 3 months are very risky. So this gives you a real peace of mind. With my firstborn, I was really watching the flashlight for hours before I like slept, because you can't really see the baby breathing, and that's your first thing you think of, like, she's sleeping so long, is she breathing? You know, for those who sleep, some babies don't sleep, so you know they are not breathing. You know that they are breathing. Yeah, so it looks like this. We chose a brand called Nanny from Jablotron. It looks like this. And of course, the desk, we already have it placed. This is the monitoring, this is the panel which you have. And they do a different type of stickers which you can place on top of the panel, so it looks cuter. And it's not necessary, but it gives you a huge peace of mind, and I wouldn't imagine to not have it, personally. Yeah, because our second-born she is such a good sleeper, but you just don't see the chest moving sometimes, and this light just helps me to know that she is fine. Some people use it also for strollers, and I think that's probably not as necessary, but the night sleep definitely is better for you as mom and dad if you know that your baby is safe and breathing and it's monitored. This is the faces I was talking about. So it's cute. I know there's also brands like Baby Sense. I think all these monitors are just fine. We just have experience with this, so that's why I'm showing you this brand. Again, it's used for second baby now and it works very greatly. Now, last thing about sleep is a sleeping nest. I think it's quite popular now. I have this one. I don't know if you can see it. Basically like a sort of a padded mattress with a mantinel around, which you can adjust as tight as you want, or you can make it wider, or when the baby is tall, you can undo. There is these tying things, you can undo them and it can surround them and gives them some sense of a smaller space and more comfortable space. This nest is from a brand called Siben, and I found her on Instagram. She's a young mom who's doing different type of products in this boho style, and I highly recommend her. It's a really high quality and beautiful made piece, and we've been using it since first day our baby was born, and she absolutely loves it. She's still sleeping in it, and I think it just looks cute and works really well. So I just want to remind you, of course there's different type of brands, and you can find it on Amazon, you can find it on other websites. A lot of moms are making different styles. I just show you this one because it's just so cute, and boho style is something I'm into, and I didn't find it really as many pieces like that or anything like similar to that to order in here in Czech. I think in US you have a different type, which we can also link below. That's a white stuff. It's a little bit more padded. This one is really surrounded just here, and this is very thin, so baby can be still on a hard surface, because they recommend babies should be on a hard surface for development of the back. So this is really just enough for the baby to feel comforted, but also it's very safe. I just want to remind you that when you place this nest for sleeping the baby, make sure that the airway is really clear, that the baby can still breathe. Don't put any stuffed animals around or too much clothing on top, so the baby doesn't suffocate. Also, make sure you consult these things maybe with your pediatrician, because different people, different opinions. Some people might be scared the baby will not have enough airway around them. So make sure you maybe consult or mention it to your pediatrician first before using this product. But for me, it's a very good product to buy, and I was regretting that I didn't have this with my firstborn, because she felt really exposed when she was sleeping in a cot bed. Therefore, she wasn't sleeping in a cot bed and she was sleeping with us in a bed. So this is something what saved our sleep in a cot bed as well with the second baby. Moving away from sleep, let's talk about daily sleep throughout the day. As you know, I have 2 babies, and I have work to be done around the house or playing with the kid and other tasks to do during day, not just sit and hold the baby, how I was doing it with our firstborn. Very quickly with our firstborn, I found out that I can't really just sit whole day with him in my arms or with her in my arms, but I need something to carry around as I do other stuff. Babies love body-on-body touch. They love to be in touch with your body health, feeling your heartbeat again. They've been inside you for a long time, and they just still need that connection. Therefore, there is amazing things called baby carriers. I know you probably know about it, and there is moms who prefer scarves, and then there's moms who prefer the baby carriers. I chose baby carrier just because I am not so patient with just wrapping it around me, the scarf thing. But I know scarves are perfectly safe for the baby as well, and they are a great choice as well. So for me, if you are the type of mom like I am, and you want to go for this sort of backpacky look, which is just easy, you just clip and clip, go for brand Tula. I highly recommend Tula brand. Again, if you are a mom from Czech Republic, you probably heard about it so many times. But this brand is also in US. And I actually got it recommended by my friend who was babysitter in US, and they were using it for twins, and it's just amazing. It looks like this. We picked this color because again it's neutral, but they have so many lovely colors and patterns, so definitely check them out. This is the free to grow. They have different types. Again, there's for toddlers. They have standard for a little bit older baby. This free to grow, you get to use it on a baby from 3.2 kgs, I think, for a newborn basically. So you just wrap it around you. I will try to show you. Okay, you can wrap it around your waist like this, and then you place your baby here, and then you put it as a backpack. and you tie it in the back. And you tie it in the front behind your neck. And voila, your baby sits here. It has to have the M shape of the legs. And this way you can carry around the baby and you can do other things. And it's just great. And you can also place, there's a small pocket where you can place your phone or your belongings. You can even go for a walk with it, with just your keys. And it's just amazing help for moms who want to have stuff around the house done, or who don't want to carry stroller all the time when they are going outside of the house with the baby. There's different brands with baby carriers. Another one which is very popular is Ergobaby. I didn't buy the standard carrier from them, but what I liked was a sort of something between scarf and a baby carrier, which looks like this. It's called Embrace, Ergobaby Embrace. And I love it because it's a super soft material. It still has this idea of straps like a backpack, just like Tula has, but this is just a stretchy material which is so comfortable for you and the baby. And it allows you to be a bit more cozy, I would say, and it's just flexible and I love it. Although I would say Tula Baby is something maybe more close to me because I think it's not as stretchy, so you sort of have an ability to move around a bit more, but maybe it was just sort of my adjustment which I've done. Because with this Ergobaby I experienced that many times when I moved, the baby sort of was not in a fixed position, so it sort of like dropped, and then I was fixing the straps so I don't drop the baby. I can show you how this is very stretchy. It's a stretchy material, and when you place it on you, it's also a little bit of a pickle. But yeah, the straps, they go like that, and then you tie it in the back. Oh, I can show you. You place it like this, and sometimes you do it double. Then you strap it like this, and then you put your baby in, and then you do the stripes behind your back. It's a cross-like, so you do like that, and like this. Here you are. Your baby sits here with legs like this again for this M shape. There is still a little stretchiness. They have probably hands go here, and this is their head. So as I said, it's very stretchy. You can see it's stretchy. It's like sort of sort of jumper hoodie material. I love it. It's definitely more cozier than a normal carrier, the Tula carrier for example. Yet it's not as complicated as scarf for me. So that's also something which is nice to have, and it's a great option for those who love scarf and the idea of scarf. It is good to switch places for babies to stay during the day. As I mentioned, the carrier is a great thing, baby nest is a great thing in your cot bed, or when the baby wants to see around a bit more. I highly recommend this product, which I was so resistant to buy. I was really hesitating because it's very expensive. From my point of view, this brand is so expensive, but it is so worth it. And that is called Baby Bjorn Bouncer. I'll show you. So this is the bouncer. I have it with a toy. It's original toy which you can buy as addition, and it's also very pricey. It's wooden, and I thought this is so ugly, but it works so well with babies, and our baby absolutely loves this. She loves this. But that's the toy which you can remove quite easily. And this is the bouncer itself. Looks like this. This is the bottom of it, and when the baby sits in there, it bounces. You see? It's like wiggly bouncing. This is amazing. I was resistant, as I said, and I'm so happy I invested in it. Great thing about this bouncer is that the cover for it is removable. I'll show you. You just untie it and then you can remove it like this, you know, and put it in the washing machine. If you put it on 30, I washed it for I think 30 degrees, and I put it on the full spin for 1200 I think spinning speed, and it was almost dry when it came out. So if you're scared that it's gonna dry for days, no, it's very quick to dry, and they have different colors, and you can buy more of these covers, so you have variety, so you can change. There's some with a sort of, it's like a net, so it's good for summer, that it's breathing more. There's padded ones. All of these are very comfortable. There's different type of colors. It's a Swedish brand and I cannot say a bad word about it. It has 3 positions. There's the lowest one, which is safe for newborns, then there's a bit higher, and then this is the highest position, which is for babies who are almost sitting up. It's also great for feeding the baby. If you want to feed the baby, you can just put, I saw a hack that you can put a black bin on top so it doesn't get dirty. And what is amazing is that the baby can bounce itself in it. So for example, our daughter now, she loves it so much. She's moving with the leg movement. She can bounce herself like up to here, like it's crazy. And she has so much fun with it. So I really recommend this bouncer. I know there's different type of bouncers on the market, and I think all of them are worth buying, because bouncers are a natural way of baby sort of lying but looking around, and you can feed the baby easily. It's very safe for the baby and their development, and it's comfortable to just place the baby around the house as you are doing other tasks. This is amazing that it's for really newborns, and you don't have to be scared that they will flip on side or have some dangerous movement, because it's really simple yet ergonomic fit. I love that it's very tested, sort of like a lot of moms all over the world, they just say it works, and it did work. Before this one, with my firstborn, we had Chico, and it wasn't great. It wasn't great. She didn't like being there, and when I compare it to this now, this is a very simple look. I think this is just so much better. So Bouncer Baby Bjorn, definitely recommended product. And the last part of this vlog is baby clothing. With my firstborn, I thought quantity is over quality, because the baby just grows so fast, and it's gonna spit, it's gonna vomit, it's gonna poop, and it will be on it, and you will not be able to wash it, and you go through so much clothes that you have to wash it all the time, and then you have to have new ones ready. It's partially true, but also I noticed that if you buy a dryer, and if you have a good washing machine or any type of washing machine, then you don't really need that much clothes, but you need a quality one. And I absolutely love Lindex. I have here few pieces to show you, just few, because my daughter recently outgrew her old Lindex clothes, and I'm waiting for order for new clothes from Lindex. But it's a very pricey choice, yet I didn't see any other type of brand which is so high quality. I tried Carter's, I tried Next, I tried Name It, I tried of course H&M, F&F, there is this brand called Pepco or Lidl, and all these, they are just with a few washings, it just sort of either loses the color, loses the shape, it starts doing these weird fluffs. And when I was going through clothes which I had for my firstborn, I actually had to throw almost all of it because it was just so misshaped and unable to use. Now with Lindex, I've been using this over and over and over again with the second baby. I was even putting it in a dryer, even though it says you shouldn't. It didn't lose the shape. It's amazing. The colors are amazing. They are super rich colors, which are hard to find, at least here in Czech Republic. And I just love it. I just love it. It's so comfortable. This is one of the onesies, for example. And then we have here pants with the same pattern. And then, for example, these pajamas. They have also some these sweatpants for babies. Or there is leggings. I will just show you a few of them so you have idea. They have specific colors. I don't think they have like a super pure pink. They don't have much of a bright colors as a happy colors, if you call it that way. They have more like a dimmed colors, or these type of natural. I'm not expert in colors. Basically, it's not a bright neon colors, but that's what I like, and that's what's now fancy, I think. These type of brownish more colors, or this one, it's like a cute sweatpants. This, for example, this piece, it's a size 62. It's recommended from 2 months, but I bought it and I was using it since she was born. She was quite a big baby. I mean, now she's definitely bigger than 62 and she's still fitting it. Because of these, I don't buy clothes with feet, if you got feet. I prefer socks because I know they kick them off sometimes, but it's like something where you can use it for a longer time, because when the baby grows, you know that their feet development is secured and you still have a space to grow. And these Lindex things, they don't shrink. So I really recommend Lindex clothes. I don't feel sorry for any of the money I spent there. Even the pajamas are amazing. They have the pajamas where you have both sides unzipping so you can change the baby, not waking them up, which is amazing. Some people, they use it even during day. I buy these pajamas also for my older daughter now, because I used to give her the 2 pieces pajamas, but then she rolled up her t-shirt, so it was not so great. So this is pajamas which she has. Look at the beautiful patterns. Or they have this one, for example, with rabbits. And this is my favorite. She's using it now, so it's not so clean, but anyway, you get the idea. And it has a little cat on the bum. Yeah, so cute. Some people use this even during day. I mean, some moms, they prefer to dress the baby in only onesies, because it's just so easier to change the baby and not put too much clothing on the baby. So do what is best for you. You're gonna be great at it. But Lindex is something I really recommend. And the last product which I recommend is Bibs. This thing is not only for grown-up kids which are teething, but also for newborns. Our younger one, she struggled with reflux a lot, and she was always spitting out, always vomiting throughout the day. And I've been going through so many onesies. And then I saw a recommendation that you can actually buy them a bib. And the bib is not only for teethers, but they are also for babies with reflux, or with any babies who are just vomiting throughout the day. I mean, the newborns, they do struggle sometimes with the food coming back up to the throat because it's not fully developed. So I recommend simple bibs. I like these ones from H&M. They have a cute ones, and they are sort of scarves, so it's not like all over their body, because it's really happening usually in this area, or on you, on your shoulder. But these things are just so handy. It's just a recommendation for you to save your time with washing the onesies as the baby spits up. So this is the end of the video. I hope these things were helpful for you, and I hope you were not bored for those of you who watched it without babies. These tips, I'm sure they are great even for future if you plan a family. If you like any of these ideas or have experience with these ideas, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you have maybe stuff you can share with others, maybe some tips for other products which you like and which were helpful with you for your baby, please leave the comment down as well. I would love to read it and maybe even buy extra stuff if needed. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in next video. Bye!